So, today we have here the TECNO CAMON 19 Pro 5G. Sounds heavy, right? Well, I promise you it's as heavy as it sounds, but I don't mean its weight, but rather with how much of a punch it carries. Now, before we get into it, by getting a new device, what does the average person consider? I'd like to think firstly it's its price, followed by its camera, its battery life, and then maybe, just maybe, its design. The TECNO CAMON 19 Pro 5G comes as a shocker to most people around me who got to see and experience what this bad boy has got to offer. And I only say this because most of them, well, probably still live in caves, as they believe Tecno devices to be low budget and therefore have nothing interesting to offer. Well, I am pleased to announce that is no longer the case, as you will be seeing shortly. This beautiful piece of hardware sits a little on the high side with a price tag of 198,500 naira or $325. Sadly, as even though considered a somewhat mid-range device, in today's economy a little out of reach for most people, not to mention the alternatives from other brands within that range. With that said, if the price tag on it is not a factor, I'm seriously urging you to watch this video till the end as I show you mind-blowing reasons why you should get this device. Yes, I said it, a Tech City Explorer recommended device for its price range, especially if an amazing camera is as important to you as it is to me. Now, when unboxing, the first thing you'll see is the smartphone wrapped in plastic with the name and spec details on the front and just transparent enough to show the highlights of the device and exposed camera on the back. There's a soft textured plastic case, a 12 plus 1 month warranty card, the earphones, USB Type-C charging cable alongside a 33 watts fast charger capable of charging from 0 to 100% in 65 minutes.
According to TECNO.
And of course a SIM ejector tool. The content of the box must be shocking to recent owners of Apple and Samsung devices, who most likely got just the device in their box. TECNO One or the brand's new. The device I have here is the Echo Black color with a classy slim and slick design. The back is made of plastic, but just from looking one would think it's glass. And for those of you with my kind of luck when it comes to phones, you will be glad it's made of plastic. The other color you can get is the cedar green, even though it still looks and feels premium, with the one I have here being my preferred color as the cedar green is made of leather and glass at the back. Just my preference. The back of the device does not attract fingerprints and smudges, which I love, and has a nice glitter finish to it, which TECNO describes as bringing the galaxy to you. With the TECNO CAMON crested at the back, also highlighting the OIS 5G, with the OIS meaning the optical image stabilization. Thank God, as it would help eliminate a lot of shake in your videos. The TECNO CAMON 19 Pro 5G has the power button and the volume rocker keys on the right, with the power button doubling as the fingerprint scanner, and on the left side it has a SIM card tray that can take a dual SIM setup and a micro SD card. At the rear of the device we have the headphone jack, a microphone, a USB Type-C charging port, and a speaker grill, with the top of the device sporting a second microphone and an external speaker just for calls. This design is implemented to accommodate the 0.9mm ultra slim bezel TECNO has adopted, reducing every sense of black edge with greater expansion of visual range. The back of the device has a triple camera setup comprising of 64MP super night camera lens and TECNO call set, with optical image stabilization and low aperture allowing for decent background separation. A 2MP macro lens and a 2MP bokeh or depth sensor lens with a pretty powerful flashlight. The TECNO CAMON 19 Pro 5G has a 6.8-inch Full HD LCD display, which is a little bit of a letdown as an AMOLED display would have best suited for its price range. It houses a punched-in 16MP Pro selfie camera but lacks a front-facing LED flashlight, and has a pixel density of 395 and a resolution of 1080 by 2460 pixels with a 120Hz refresh rate, keeping screen performance and user experience nice and smooth, especially for media consumption. The TECNO CAMON 19 Pro 5G is powered by a MediaTek Dimensity 810 CPU, which has a 6nm processor, 8GB of RAM, and a storage capacity of 256GB. According to the benchmark I conducted, this device can handle most gaming experiences on medium to high level graphics settings, It has a score of 372,716 on the Antutu benchmark and a score of 568 single core and 1,647 multi-core score on the Geek benchmark, which is definitely decent. I really do enjoy playing games on this device. But if gaming is your top consideration for getting a device, maybe look elsewhere, as this is mostly great or amazing for average users. Now, general performance of this device is great, with 8GB of RAM and the newly introduced main fusion technology, which adds an additional 5GB of RAM, making it a whopping 13GB in total. For software, the Camon 19 Pro 5G comes with the new iOS 8.6 on Android 12, which introduces some new features and improved user experience. The notification center can be accessed by swiping from the top left corner and the setting panel from the right. This device, like most recent ones, also comes with bloatware, which you could dedicate just a few minutes to uninstall them and customize the device to suit you. Now, for my favorite part of this device, or to be honest, any device at all, which is the camera. I will at this point take a moment to shower TECNO with praises, as they are constantly pushing the envelope and bringing top high-end camera experiences to mid-range devices. Please keep up the good work, guys and ladies. So, where do we begin? The rear camera delivers really sharp, nice looking photos and a high level of consistency with good saturation, contrast and dynamic range, especially when you are invoking the full potential of the 64-megapixel sensor. Now, I am really passionate about cameras, so to avoid speaking on this topic for an extra 10 minutes, I will discipline myself and keep it swift. But if you would like a detailed video just on the camera performance of this device and where and when it can be used, do let me know in the comment section and I would gladly dedicate time to bring you that video. So, what I can say for now is at both day and night, this device delivers incredible photographs straight out of the box, in AI mode, portrait or super night mode. And for the professionals out there, you can hit the Pro mode, which gives you full control over all parameters like the ISO, the white balance, the exposure, you can name it. Absolutely insane, right? Well, in line with keeping my cool, let me gingerly move to the fact that the device has got a sky enhancement tool which TECNO calls the Sky Shop, and it brings an interesting experience to the user. This is something I play around with on my photo editing software, so to have it on this device with decent level of accuracy is surely amazing. The TECNO CAMON 19 Pro 5G really packs a punch with its various photo and video options and a decent range of modes to choose from. It offers incredible nighttime photography and video, super macro mode that does amazing and even time lapse. The video on the Camon 19 Pro 5G can be better, but still in the right hands can create magic. It has a 2K resolution, but sadly, optical image stabilization only works on 1080p. So if you need the 2K, you just might have to throw this device on the gimbal to achieve steady footage. The front-facing camera also delivers on a great photo and video experience, and I am sure for its price range, there should be no complaints. It gets better with the TECNO CAMON 19 Pro 5G pushing a 5000 mAh battery, which is great for average users and content creators as it can last you a full day. So, in conclusion, if the TECNO CAMON 19 Pro 5G is within your budget or price range, I boldly recommend you go ahead and get this device as it delivers premium looks with a premium feel and an overall amazing user experience. If it is a little too pricey for you, go ahead and check out my video on the TECNO Spark 9 Pro as it might be the best fit for you. Links in the description below. Do drop comments in the comment section below as I am interested in knowing your personal opinions on this device. And for those who already have one, do share your personal experiences with us. Again, let me know if a dedicated video on the camera is something you would love to see. Thank you for watching this far, and please don't forget to hit the like button as it helps the YouTube algorithm further show this video to more people. And if you enjoy my content, do well to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell to get alerts when I drop a new video. Till we see you again, bye bye.